consistent, which is unlocking themselves from that bot lane and sprinting towards the mid lane. And Nemesis is like, guys, I think that there's probably going to be a party in this mid lane, so I'm going to pick probably going to be a party into mid lane, and even if it doesn't equate into actually killing ganks, as a Rome.
Getting a little frisky here, the flash away, press the attack, and it's just okay.
Silas to get his wave state in a better position.
Rome still trying, but no one else is here now, and Selfmade is on the top side of the map. This is the worst possible outcome in the early game for Mad. The flash body slam forward, the TP now coming topside, but Rome is already dead. Whippo now is just going to back away. Knows he can't afford to take this fight. Selfmade maybe not able to win the 1v1 here at this stage of the game, but can try to get something. Mad potentially going to turn this one around. Shadow now on the hunt, but all of Fnatic is here. They're going to save Whippo, and this is turning against Mad instantly. This is the worst possible start. 3 kills for Fnatic.
Need to stop the bleeding, get to these breakpoints, and that is not the way to do it.
Oh, level 5 coming through on the Olaf. Now level 6, but the body slam comes over the wall. This is a Fnatic. 6 minutes in, 4 kills. Pulling further, and that play initially looks a little sloppy, but the execution there is just fantastic.
Kaiser's dead.
Yeah, Reckless, he's going to buy time, he's going to buy space, make sure his AD carry can get away, and he's going to flash over the wall, but Selfmade's just going to chase. And Humanoid is walking back top lane, so this is just a stalling tactic. Kaiser maybe can die to the tower here?
I think they might let him go. Gave him the hat, the wave goodbye, saving Private Kaiser. I think he's going to get the execute. I think it's been long enough. And a lot of it has to do with where they're getting priority and rotating. Arome stealing the ultimate, trading heavy damage, and trying to set up this dive on Whippo as Humanoid and Shadow are here.
Whippo is desperately trying to get level 6 there because he's very close, but it will not work out. Mad finally getting a kill back. So now it's Frostger, and they're getting the Mountain Drake. The map's resetting. Just get bursted down, but Selfmade's still in the area, has popped the Predator. Whippo waiting over the wall to get things kicked off. Now he's going to get the 2-man ult coming in. Nemesis on the backside, getting things kicked off. Carzy throwing down a lot of burst damage, and he's just going to delete Whippo out of the fight. But Shadow has lost his ultimate, and now Nemesis is looking for the reset. He's going to find one there. He can now bounce into the back line. Rome has the ultimate to try to reset the fight. Nemesis now stepping back for a brief second. The exhaust goes down, and that's going to do it. Reckless finding another kill. Rome going to trade one back, and he's now trying to run, but it's too little, it's too late. The bomb goes off, and Nemesis now on a killing spree.
And this
still
is
on his ultimate that he can 100-0 him if he connects the change. So he backsteps, hits the exhaust, and then fully commits before they round out the fight. And because of play like this,
so many. I was gonna say you have so many like the same damage threats, but actually Selfmade usually plays AP heavy Gragas.
Whippo now trying to sidestep into the tower. Might be able to trade back with Humanoid as he dashes away. One more tower shot, not going to be enough. Rome will make out, so Mad do get something, but Fnatic immediately responding in the mid lane. Cask being thrown back, the body slam to fall before the scatter of the week can come out. Well played by Selfmade, but now Shadow's looking to rock and roll his way through the rest of his team fight. He's unstoppable, but he doesn't have the health bar to survive Fnatic in that exchange.
Here comes the TP, and look at Nautilus. Kaiser's also on the flank. They have to cut down. I think they're okay.
In the meantime, Nemesis is still just hitting a tower in the midst of all this. Of course, the Rome's trading on the top side, but Fnatic holding on to their lead. Now 5K ahead of Mad Lions, and they're looking to make it 6, as Kaiser's just another name to be taken down. More auto attack forward, and Reckless 4-0 and 3.
With all of that time, they get the mid tower, or excuse me, not the mid tower. They get the mid dive, they fall back onto the Dragon. They funneled multiple waves into Nemesis as well as Reckless on the back half of it, so still across the board, they're continuing to balloon their gold lead. And now maybe now some alligator shoes.
No rocket jump available for Nemesis, unless he got the reset there. Now he's going to miss. Whippo on the backside. Can't just look to ult, wants to, has to, but he's just going to get burned down before he gets the opportunity to use it. Thresh still stepping forward. Shadow now running, now chasing. Nemesis throwing down as much damage as he can, but he has to be careful. It's good. Use the heal. Actually, just use the heal to zoom out. So not even as instantaneous as the flash.
They're going to dive him.
Chase, but they will retreat.
He's
very good timing. Yeah, was saying the guardian angel of Reckless at this point in the game.
Reckless,
Shadow, I guess.
It's Shadow squared. Here we go. This is what we want.
Nemesis just going to get hooked up, just going to get knocked out, but the follow-up there over the wall from Whippo. Now they're trying to turn the fight despite all odds. Selfmade now needs to retreat. Whippo trying to run out to safety. Body slam. When's it going to be back up? Philistine there with the lantern, and Selfmade hung out to dry here as the hook comes back in. The scatter of the week as well, but now Fnatic decided it's time to get the fight started. Whippo actually has some decent damage, and here comes the Reckless ult. Won't find a kill yet. So far still positive for Mad, but as Humanoid gets hooked, it might turn against them. Double kill for the Thresh on the bottom side, and Whippo slowly but surely chasing down the Nautilus.
Is Haley gonna get it? He's hungry.
And for the LCK fans out there, that's the Dudadunga TFT emote special. Just absolute BM. Gives the kill to
multiple
Reckless.
people, so they're able to fight even from disadvantages quite effectively at this state.
Ooh, but Humanoid still going to try to go for the flank here.
Big flank.
Trying to double dash through to get to Reckless, but the Cloud Shrine actually going to make sure that Reckless gets out to safety. Plus now flashes as well. And Matter just... You would assume that they have advantage over the Malphite at least. Hard for me to say on the Tristana point, but we'll find out as we get later in the game.
Eventually, Mad Lions will have to group for the Soul. And that's when Fnatic get to finally force their big 5v5 on them.
Mad Lions do get something there, but they are trading, it looks like 2 tier 2s for 1. That's a lot of pressure. And we have to remember, Mad Lions, because they're in the upper bracket, if they lose, they're not out of playoffs. But if they win, fight if you with a well-placed ultimate.
They're getting a deep flank. Kaiser smells it.
The damage. Gonna pull back here, though. Predator used by Selfmade, small cooldown to give up, but an important one.
Oh, that's important.
Whippo. That's going to be a whiff, and they've already used the Lantern as well. Orome has stolen away the ultimate as well.
Come on,
Where's
Orome.
going to go? Flash ult into 3. That's this combo. That's the kickoff, but Reckless is firing back. So much damage from Reckless. Orome gets his way into the back line, but it's not enough. Fnatic are simply too far ahead. Whippo trying to buy space, trying to buy time. Orome and Carzzy forced to fight this Malphite as Reckless just cleans up the rest of their front line. Orome taken down. Carzzy next on the list. Give him the penta.
20. It would have been the cherry on top for what looks like point now forced to burn the TP. 3K left, ticking down. Shadow, what you got?
He's unstoppable. This could be the play that ends the series. Shadow, can you make your way into the
pit? He got it!
Steal a Shadow! He gets the Baron! Is it going to be enough though? Now the rest of the team has to retreat. That's 2 members knocked out by Fnatic. Fnatic don't even care. It was a bait to get the fight kicked off. They don't mind that it's taken away because they've just slaughtered 4 members of the Mad Lions and maybe their hopes at finding their way into the finals.
The death timers are very long, and Fnatic are going to push exceptionally fast. And I think in the only 3-0 of our playoffs this far, Fnatic are going to close the game, and they look across to G2 and they say, this is how it's done. This is what you do to a rookie team.
And as they close out, it's not just G2 they're looking at. Frostguard, and they're looking at all of Europe.
That's the upper bracket, so we will see more Mad Lions. The winner of G2 versus Origin would theoretically face whoever loses this series.
Well, 100. Yeah, because like, look, at the end of the day, once again, Silas has full AP Malphite ult. Olaf cannot hurt this man. Oh, yes he can. True damage coming through. Reckless can hurt more, though.
So we'll see if Orome uses that maybe for a potential flank, but everyone knows where everyone is.
They've been spotted out. Both of them go for the ultimate, but I don't think it's going to work out.
Humanoid!
Orome, right to the back line. AP Malphite power stolen away as Orome goes golden. Now the rest of the team still trying to bite. Humanoid not getting any damage down, though. Carzzy now going to be in trouble. A hook lands from Hylissang. It's perfect. It's just what they need. Carzzy buys a bit more time, but it simply will not be enough. That's a double kill coming through for Selfmade. Going to give one more over to him. Triple for the Gragas. He's going to look for a little bit more. Reckless over the wall. He wants to close it out, and that's going to be a quadra for the Gragas. Scumbag Reckless takes the penta, but that's going to do it. What a fantastic way for Fnatic to close out a series.
And okay, I get it. Everyone at Fnatic has ridiculous score lines. Quadra goes over to Reckless. Quadra goes over to Selfmade. It's really beautiful. But Hilly is out of control on this Thresh right now. The death sentences, the lanterns, the targets that he's hitting, it has been beautiful to watch.
Frostguard, I said half before, so I'll say the whole thing again. Fnatic can put their hands in the sky, look at all of the LEC as they sit on their throne in the finals and say, who is next? Mad Lions weren't worthy. Who's next on the chopping block?
And in a